Okay guys, Walt Crook Daddy Carpenter here. We're gonna make this video about something different here this time. We got a series of videos, so stay tuned, log in, get on the channel. We're gonna show products through all of this cars, the racing, anything to make your car better, run smoother. We're gonna try to bring those videos to you guys. Keep you fast, keep you in the A main, keep you on the podium. This video here, we are going to use the wheel bearings, all wheel bearings. We're going to change out all the wheel bearings. We're not going to do no divs, that's another video. Shocks, another video. Everything else, another video. Today we're going to focus on just the wheel. Just the wheel. I know everybody always see someone at the track, I don't care if it's nitro or electric, that electric car, 10 seconds left in the race, that electric car is coming down the straightaway, the battery dump, and it's just slowly, barely making it to the loop, and don't make it. Or you see that nitro car coming around, 2 seconds left in the race, Jim's done, Sam's done, and here comes Greg or Sam or whoever, he's trying to come here, nitro motor flames, the car just stopped. Okay, that's horrible. At least you can come around that corner and your engine's about to die, your battery's about to dump, but guess what, you can roll almost a straightaway if you had good bearings. Boca's here to solve the problem. With these ceramic bearings in your wheels, they're gonna free spin all day. Forget about that flame out, not making that loop. You give it a good enough rule. When you know it's going out, you're trying to just hang in there for that last of the 45-minute main you just ran in nitro. You give it that last little peg. You hear your motor hollering, screaming for fuel. You know it's about to die. You give it one good bleep and let those ceramic bearings take you all the way. You're done. That's what you need, okay? And the freer the wheels are, the dirt's gonna get in these bearings. I got my car right here. I got the best car on the market, my Mbx6 Eco. This car is the most consistent, durable, reliable, actually the most affordable car that'll keep you in the top 5, top 10 your class. Regardless, it's the best selling car right now on the market. I love it. I got a lot of support through it. Robbie Collins, Chris Moore, those guys at Mugen USA, they take care of all their drivers. They keep you with up-to-date stuff. They're actually working on the United States edition of the MBX6R. Can't wait for that. And you nitro guys need to have that. It's not an expensive car, but it tons of steering, everything. We're gonna do series. All my videos are based upon that car. I don't drive no car that's not the best. This is the best, and I recommend everybody to have this kind of vehicle in their life. So that being said, we got that right there, Mugen. We got that, the vehicle that everybody want to have, the best car, everyone knows it. You see everybody driving it, so it's a no-brainer. You already know the video is going to be about. So that being said, we're going to bring products in the line. We got good maintenance, top-of-the-line maintenance products, Kyle RC. They make great products. We're doing a video today strictly about the wheel bearings. The wheel bearings. I have my bearings that I got sprayed down. I let them soak and dry. The reason why I let them soak and dry for a little while, because they're going in my wheels. You know, you kind of want to do that when you use certain silicone base. You want to let them dry, air dry, so they'll be dry. But you don't want to put a wet bearing in nowhere. So I got them soaked, and this here is called Move Slick from Kyle RC. You got Heath over there, and they're taking care of everybody. This is one of the top of the line products on the market, mind you. It keeps those bearings, whether you running ceramic or regular bearings, hinge pins, suspension, anything. It keeps dirt out. Is you don't have no oil. It keep grass away from it. Everything, no squeaks. Even if you got those cars with them little squeaks where you hear the little suspension making that little noise or whatever, stops it instantly, you know. And your hinge pins, you want to keep your hinge pins, your suspension nice and free, and some people stick it up, push their arms up and they stay up and it drop back down. Well, this is what that's for. And if you don't have Move Slick in your life, I don't know what to say, because they don't have products out here for that job. And this is what you need. It is for so many things. You can use this for household items too, you know, anything. So that's the ticket right there. Also, I got the Move Tour cleaner. You guys see my first video about the Tekin motor and cleaning those. I use this on everything. If I'm pulling a bearing out, this going in, then that. Okay, so you need that in your life. This is the Move Tour cleaner. It's a degreaser. It cleans all that little film, everything you got in there. So what I'm gonna do, I wanted to really bring these products to you, and like I said, I'm gonna do the wheels on this video, then we're gonna work on the divs. We got a bunch of videos. I just want everybody to know the maintenance is very important to these cars. You get out here, your suspension binding, one wheel is stuck up in the air, we ride in mud. Off-road is real nasty, you know. You walk out the house clean, you come back dirty. Your mom, your wife, they look at you like, leave that outside or whatever. That's how it is, because we come back dirty, filthy, everything. Now, we're gonna sit this over here. I sprayed them down. These are here. This is how I set my bearings up. When I spray them with my Move Slick, I like for them to air dry. So I take a wrench and I just slide them on there and I spray them, and then I let them air dry separate. As you can see, these are the yellow sealed bearings, okay? And I'm doing something totally different. I mean, by me being a racer, I like to try to get the biggest edge I can over the best racers, and that's how you need. It's sort of like a cheat. And what you want to do, you want to try to do the best and hop your car up as much as you can to keep up with the faster guys. So that's what I do. So you kind of put your thinking cap on and say, well, what if I do this? What if I do that? Okay, so let me introduce you to the yellow ceramic bearings by Boca bearings. Can you see that? Boca bearings. These are the yellow seals, and as you can see, the yellow seals, okay? I have them drying, so I'm gonna sit them down. These are the yellow seals ceramic bearings. They're maintenance free. They designed for off-road super dirt tracks where it's a lot of dirt, dusty conditions. The bearings are lubed. They lube for life. When I say lube for life, you don't have to spray them, grease them, none of that. They're packed. Actually, you need to break them in. They're heavy duty, and it's just the balls are the thing. They're lighter. The Boca bearings make the balls lighter. You have heavy balls in your bearings. It may sound crazy or whatever, but it's all about lightening your car. You want your car lightened and less efficient. These bearings, all the Boca bearings, ceramic bearings, are 50% faster. Your wheels spin freely. You don't worry about your car stopping and it just seems like it drag. When you got a bad bearing, it sounds gritty and everything. As you can see, that's one right there. I'm glad I got that. It's the dirt in there. Mind you, I cleaned my car. Not top of the line cleaning, but I cleaned it to a good point, to where, you know, everything will be okay, where I can work on it. I hate working on a dirty car, so I like to use my Kyle RC products to clean my car, get it up and running. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna change the bearings. Now I'm using those 4 yellow bearings. We're gonna use those for the outside wheels. The inside, if you guys know about the Mugen Mbx6 cars, they have two bearings on the wheels. You have the regular bearings, smaller bearings on the front, and then you have bigger bearings in the outside. I'm going to use for this, I'm going to use the on-road bearings, which is the orange seal. They specifically for on-road. You can, like I said, you can use it for any application. I mean, this is off-road is what I run, yes, but I'm using the on-road on the outside bearings because it's the bigger bearing and it takes the most friction out of the axle. So I'm trying this for me. So now, mind you, if you buy them, you can go and get all yellow or you can get all orange. To each his own. These are the ABEC number 7s. Okay, these are oiled with AF2 oil. Okay, these are specifically a free, fast, less friction bearing. You know, and these they're a step better than the ones, but the ones I got them on the outside because they have that shield, that real durable shield, to where I can't get dirt in them, and that's the key part right there by that wheel. That wheel clogs up stuff. The inside does too, but that's the biggest part of your outside drivetrain that spins the fastest and the most hardest. So these are 50% faster. So that being said, I'm gonna replace these here also. You know, and this whole different grade. You know, like I said, they're also lifetime bearings too. You know, and we're gonna sit those there. Okay, I already soaked those with Mousse Slick also, so they're nice and great. Like I said, if you listen real good, you hear the dirt, grit. Bearings no good. I raced for the last 3 weeks straight, you know, and I pushed the car, ran a lot. It was very dirty, very muddy conditions. After you clean your car down, your car will be clean. Yeah, it's come clean all day. You know, that's a clean car. It looked practically new, but that bearing got dirt in it. And them ceramic bearings, they got a great shield. You know what? The best thing I love about Boca bearings, these ceramic bearings, they're not cheap. They cost a nice little penny, but they're big investment. You know, they'll replace the seals if you request it. Oh, I tried cleaning my bearings. I tried packing them with grease and everything, and I bent the seals. Sometimes people do that, and they bend the little rubber seals around it. Not a problem. Call Boca up. They'll take care of it. You got Dagmara, Allen. They'll take care of you. You can get you in and out. Them guys out there in Florida, they get you fast shipping. Anything you need. Boca bearings, make it your #1 bearing place. And that's the big deal. So, that being said, we got our products out of the way. We got the Boca for the bearings, ceramics. We're running the orange on the outside. We're going to put the orange on the inside, I'm sorry. And we got the yellow bearings on the outside. Okay? Like I said, you don't have to go that way. That's just me. I'm trying something new. And I want to run with the on-road hybrid bearings on the outside, on the bigger proportion of the axle, and the smaller axle I want to go with the off-road bearings. So I'm just testing it out, and you know, if it works, it works good. Their bearings are awesome, so I can't lose because Boca make a bad bearing, and it's off the hook. I like that. Kyle RC products. You need this in your life. If you don't have it, you're cheating yourself. You need to clean your car. You need to do maintenance every time you run it. Don't listen to nobody say, oh, I clean it every month and I clean it after every 2-3 big races. Don't do it. Take care of your product. It's going to take care of you. So you need that in your life. Mugen, best vehicle on the market. Self-explanatory. Great team. You're always gonna catch somebody with Mugen that's gonna help you out and get you with a great product in and out. It's gonna keep you on the podium. You watch the pros drive it. this is the way to go. Barry Pettit, Chad Bradley, all those guys running it, and you know, you're gonna definitely see them in the winner's circle every time. It's consistent car, it's durable. It could take a beating for the beginner guys, anybody. So let's go at the wheels. We're gonna go knock out two because they're both the same. As far as the front and the rear, you got a pivot ball system in the front, so it's different, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do that really fast. A couple items we're gonna need. We got the bearings. We're gonna need Loctite. I use Loctite on everything. Got a couple wrenches, 2.5. I got a regular little nut drive, pair of channel locks, pliers, you know, and my drill to speed up the pace. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna start on the rear. We're gonna start on the rear. Let's see if you can see that right there. Okay, we're gonna take that out of the hub. Pop that out. Bearings normally are hard to get out, but sometimes you may even have to beat them out or whatever. They normally keep, let's see if I can put that down a little bit. Okay, can I get that in there? Let's see. See if I can prop up the camera just a little. Okay, that's good. Okay. Now, they got a set screw inside of the actual axle and wheel hub. I'm not gonna take it all the way out. Then they have a pin. You pop that pin right out, and as you can see, this bearing is really tight getting out of there. So clean that off. Okay. I have Boca bearings in here, but these are not ceramics, so I'm gonna give my axle a little tap just to try to get her out of there, because it's so yucky. She will freeze up on you. That's in there too. There you go. Pull on this axle a little bit. See if I can get her out of there. I'm gonna take a little of this Great Awesomeness Maximus degreaser by Kyle RC. Give it a little spray just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. And give it a little tap. There we go. See if she gonna come out in. And it's not, so I'm gonna give my inner bearing, the outside bearing, a tap, which it doesn't matter at this particular point because that bearing is going in the trash. Now, as you can see, my axle is real dirty, real yucky. And you see that outer bearing right there also. So I'm gonna take some of this good old degreaser there, clean that out right there. Okay. Then we're gonna take this and then just give it a nice little tap, pop that bearing out of there. Meanwhile, we're gonna spray. I try to clean everything that I touch because it's real important. You get dirt in spots that you can't clean, and it's not good. You don't want to put a bearing back in a oily, greasy, real messed up area. So as you can see, that's nice and clean. Okay, now this is the old bearing. Listen to this. Look at that, that's horrible. It's packed with dirt. Okay, and it still made it because, of course, Boca makes it. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our orange seal bearings, the ABEC number 7s. We're gonna sit that in there. We already had it sprayed with our lubricant, and we can get that going. I'm gonna spray a little bit on this See if I can pop that out. These bearings are very hard. They'll get tight on you. It won't pop out. And you'll have a serious problem getting them out. Sometimes they take a little tap or so. This outer is free. It's very hard. It's hard getting it out right now. So I'm gonna try to tap on it all the way around. I'm not gonna hurt nothing. It's just trying to get out. You gotta be careful too that you don't stick yourself. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray this with a little degreaser. Try to free it up as much as I can. Let it sit for a hot second. Okay, then my counterparts, my pen. You wanna clean all your parts, you know. Pen, make sure those fitting good with the degreaser from Kyle RC. Want to make sure that's good. Okay, there we go. Then we're gonna take a yellow, one of our yellow ABEC number ones. And we're gonna pop her in there just like that. So we got that in. We got the yellow inside, and we got the orange on the inside, and the yellow's on the outside. Alright, now we have a bearing that is super hard to get off our axle, and you're gonna come across a lot of it because the conditions that we run. I mean, it just doesn't matter. You're gonna have that. It's gonna get like that. You're running off road. You gotta. I done had times where I had to almost cut these bearings out, and it's just any bearing because it's metal on metal. So when you wash your car, and the water, people don't understand. Water is very bad on the bearings. And any kind of water that get on metal to metal, it creates rust. So I'm trying to get this bad baby out of here. Sometimes it take a little time. Don't have a lot of patience. That's all. Because it has to get done. If the bearing is this hard getting off, then guess what? Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it. The bearing is very hard. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and change the whole axle. And then later on you can come back around, and I like to keep axles and little stuff handy to where I can, you know, pop another one in if need be, if I have one. Let's see. Okay. That one here. Need to pop that in, which is here. And we're gonna get that in there like that. Okay. Hear how free that is? Very free. Very free. So then you go ahead and assemble this baby back together. Make sure your pin is always in. Once you get your pin in, man, have to give it a tap. Okay. There we go. Then I like to use Loctite on that one little set screw that's stuck in there to hold that pin in place. Where at? Okay. Okay. So now we got that. on there properly, we can put our suspension back down and we'll be done with this. Now sometimes when you putting the suspension back in, it don't work that easy in going into the hubs. That's why I like to use, you may want to use some needle nose or something just to open up the plastic. Then you take that wrench, lock that down. There you go. And also inside of those little ball, you have a ball joint in there for that tie rod end on your suspension. I spray Mousse Slick on that to keep it nice and free. Hear that? Quiet as ever. That's what you're looking for. Now we're going to jump on the front one. Okay, front one is different. We have a pillar ball system on this. So as you can see, they have the pillar balls. Okay, great technology, I tell you. I'm surprised no one copied that. So they have a screw inside of the pillar balls. Take your 2.5 millimeter. Actually, I'm gonna take, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the front. It doesn't matter. You can take the front or the bottom one out. I was gonna take the bottom one out just because it would be more convenient due to it wouldn't throw my camber and everything off. But you're gonna always set your camber on the car anyway, and I'm gonna have videos for that also. Okay. Now I'm gonna take that set screw out again, loosen it up, pop that pin out, sit that to the side. Now that you have your axle free, you kind of don't have to take everything. People don't understand. You don't have to take everything loose. See how this one was? Now the front is easy because it gave let that bearing go. So that bearing was very bad in the rear. The one that was stuck on that one. We had to change the whole axle out due to this being a video. I had spare. I could pop it right in, and that's what you want. You want plenty of parts, and just in case, this little few minutes that you need time working on your car is much needed. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna clean that. Take our degreaser spray, spray all in there. Get that nice and clean. A lot of people put grease on these out drives. Not me. Here's the recipe right here. Kyle RC, Mr. Mousse Slick. This will keep everything nice and free. You put that grease in there. All the grease does, it tends to cake up and attract a lot of dirt. Okay. Now we're gonna tighten that up. I'll take our wheel. Let me tighten my. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. See, my set screw and the outdrive got a little loose, so we worked it out. So that's in there real good. So now we're gonna pop our bearings out, same way as you did the rear. See, that's the old Boca bearing. And that's the old Boca bearing. Look at that. Holy smokes. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that. That's yucky. Mind you, I put these in about a month ago. So I race every weekend. Every weekend I don't go by without racing. I'm very addicted to RC racing. My goal is to be the best. One day I will be. And that's how you gotta do it. You gotta have hopes and dreams. You know, and as long as I run Mugen, I'll be there. That's the company that's gonna keep you at the top of the mountain. So as you can see, I use my degreaser to clean out my hubs, get it nice and clean for each wheel. Okay, let me give you a little shot of that. All right, as you can see, nice and clean, shiny. Inside and out. Okay. See the pillar balls. Alright. So now we're gonna go ahead with our, once again, yellow on the outside. Keep that dirt out of there, because as you can see, it takes a lot of soot, dirt, and everything. Don't get me wrong, the outside, the inside takes a beating also, if you can hear it. Very, very messed up. So I like to use this because it's a lot of more friction reducing right there. Look at that. Let's take a before and after. big difference. Okay, so we're gonna pop these in the inside. Okay, got that in there. We're gonna put this drive shaft back in there. Okay, put our wheel, our axle, nice and smooth. Okay, I'll turn it so you guys can see what's going on here. I'm gonna put that now that we have the axle in place. Take that. See if I can find it. Get in there. There we go. Oh, almost. Okay. Yeah. That pillar bar is dirty. Okay. You get dirt inside, you'd be surprised just how much dirt a car can literally get inside of the smallest spots. You know, that was a pillar bar. You couldn't even get it to get your wrench in there because it was caked. And it's just, you have to do the maintenance. I'm just eyeballing that. And I've been dealing with Mugen parts for a while, so you kind of know how much is needed. Okay, look at that, nice and smooth. Mind you, my motor still connected. Okay, so now you're gonna take this that we cleaned, sprayed down real nice, clean. Maintenance is a must, guys. It's a must. I mean, the best racers in the world, if you ever go to any big races, nice and smooth. If you ever go to any big races, you'll know that you'll see them in the pits working on cars. As you can see, that's the set screw. One thing I like to do with the set screw, I take it out and I like screw it into a rag. Reason why I screw it into a rag is to get all the dirt and gunk out of it before I put a little bead of Loctite on it. Take your Loctite. You guys already know how I roll on the Loctite, my method, if you watch my other videos. If not, let me show you. Screw it in, screw it out, screw it back in. And I know everybody has been at a track once or twice and you seen a guy whole wheel hub fell off, all because they didn't put that set screw in. Now we got it in. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Look at the suspension. Cow RC Products, great job on the suspension. There's no sticking, no binding. Nice and smooth. And that's what you want. Alright guys, you seen it right there. Walt Crook Daddy Carpenter showing you the products. Once again, we're using Cow Mousse Lick. It's great on all kind of metal finish products, painted finishes, anything. Stops the squeaks, the sticking. You want to put it on your drivetrains, your transmissions, your bearings, anything where you got metal binding, your hinge pins. Mousse Lick at CowRC.com. Go on there. You can get a coral kit. You got the motor cleaner and degreaser, and they also have a air in a can for your electronics. CowRC, it's a great product. Also, you have your orange and your yellow seal bearings, ABEC 7, ABEC number 1. You can get any one you want. You make your judgment. Boca bearings, Allen, Dagmara. They're in Florida. Fast shipping. You name it, they got it. For any type of application you want, they have it. And also, world's best championship vehicle, Mugen Mbx6. You can get with Robbie Collins or Chris Moore, and they'll help you guys out. Give them a call. You want to order you any product, you want to be on to make the podium, you want your son to make the podium, you want to make the podium, this is what you get right here. Get with those guys. Anybody will help you. And thank you. I will be making another video. We're gonna do diffs next. We're gonna use diffs, and I haven't quite figured the bearings I'm gonna use. In certain situations, I may go back with the yellow and the orange combo. I like for the yellows to be facing on the outside of my diffs, where the outdrive is gonna be at. So I may go with those, and I'm gonna have inside. I'm gonna have the orange seals because those won't get dirty. But I need the high speed, 50% faster friction. Stop that nice and smooth. So keep in touch. Boca, Mugen, CowRC. See you later, guys.